Hello and welcome to the Lux Life with me, Sneha Menon Desai. You're watching the Hollywood Reporter India, where I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the lives of the rich and famous and really trying to decode billionaire behavior. We've heard it before, private jet this, private jet that, but what really is the fuss about? I've gotten myself a seat on a private jet and you're coming with me. I'm on board the Legacy 600, which is a 13-seater private plane that is the preferred choice of most celebrities in the country. As you can see, it's a very comfortable 13-seater where you can get a lot of work done while you're flying private as well. And I think one of the features that really sets the Legacy apart is the fact that the cabin that I'm walking towards right now shifts into two very comfortable beds that can sleep two people very comfortably and can clearly be a private space when you're flying private. And since most of you are now wondering how I managed to get myself a ride on a private plane, meet Maria Charles, the director of Skyline Charters, the lady responsible for arranging private planes for so many in the film industry. I can't believe I'm sitting on a private plane, Maria. Thank you so much.
Most
for
welcome.
finding a
Finally,
spot
when it
for
happened.
me. It finally happened. We have worked very hard to make this experience happen for all the viewers as well. I'm going to ask you so many questions because firstly, let me not pretend like I've done this before. So I have so many questions and I want to know everything.
No, please do. Please go ahead. And whatever I can answer, I'll surely
Of
answer.
course. Firstly, tell me where we are. What is this plane? What are some of its features?
Okay, so now this is the known as a Legacy 600 executive jet aircraft, which is a 13-seater. So
Yeah.
13 passengers can comfortably travel in this. There are 2 pilots and 1 cabin crew. It again depends what the sector the aircraft is flying. So if there are total 13 passengers and the aircraft is flying for like 4 hours, they may have 2 cabin crews on board. So the serving becomes easy.
Okay. I want to know a little bit about, like I said, I've never done this before, so everything is so fascinating. Tell me about the booking process. Like, how much in it? Obviously, the people you work with are super busy.
Yes.
They have so much to pack into their days.
Yes, yes.
What is it like? What does it take to book a flight? How much in advance does one need
There
to
is no time limit for this. I have activated flights in 2 hours also. Like my client calls me, Maria, next 2 hours I have to go to Delhi. And I said, sir, I will check for an aircraft. If the aircraft is available, the operator needs 2 hours to activate the flight because the pilot has to reach the airport, the aircraft has to be fueled up, the catering has to be ordered, everything has to be set because the aircraft, then we also have to see the FTTL of the pilots. The pilots have a certain duty timings, like after every flight, they need to have a break or rest period of 14 hours. Before that, they can't fly. So if the aircraft has landed 14 hours before the aircraft is available, the pilots are available, yes, we can fly immediately. So there is no time limit in charter business. You can't say, Kiare sir, now you have just called me, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You don't have the liberty to say this. If he says, I have to go, he has to go. So you have to make it happen. And it has happened.
And can the client decide what time they want to fly, or are there some fixed?
No, actually,
slots?
yeah, Bombay Airport specifically, it has got NOTAMs, which is known as in which the aircraft cannot fly. Okay. Now there is a NOTAM in Bombay for general aviation, that is a charter business. It is from 8 to 10 in the morning, evening 5 to 7:30, and early morning 3 to 4:30. That is not a very important because no one flies at that time. But yeah, but 8 to 10 in the morning and 5 to 7:30 in the evening, these are the times when private jets can't fly. And again, there is a slot system at Bombay. Like you have to apply for the slots. If that's when the client says, "Ki Maria, I want to go at 10 o'clock in the morning or 10:30," we have to apply for the slot. If that slot is available, they can fly. If not, then the authorities let us know, okay, ma'am, these slots are available. Can we give you this? And we speak to the client, and they also understand Okay, no, like 1 hour, 2 hours here and there, it's okay. Earlier, it was not such a problem. Whatever time they say, we could have flown. But now, due to the heavy traffic at Bombay, they have started the slot system.
How
So-
much before a flight does a client need to come to the airport?
It's hardly 15 minutes, not more than that.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's your own private aircraft. You basically are flying in that machine, which is as much as it's you're owning, because you are paying for that, right? And because it's a private terminal, you don't have to fly from the normal terminal, usual terminal. It's a private terminal. It's a terminal situated separately from the crowd. So there is no crowd over there. So you don't have to wait in lines. The security, there is no lines. So 15 minutes, you don't have luggage. 15 minutes. If you have luggage, 30 minutes max. For international, it's 45 minutes. That's it. So you just have to reach 15 minutes prior. Aircraft is ready. Just walk in, do your security clearance, and you are on the aircraft.
Is it common for actors in the film industry to own their own planes, or do most people prefer?
No,
renting?
it's not that. It's basically on a renting basis only.
Okay, okay. And how does the entire booking process happen? Like you said, the manager will call you, and when, I don't know if this is a silly question, but when you're booking a flight, are you booking a seat or are you booking the entire plane?
No, you're booking the entire plane.
So you can bring your friends
You
and
can
family.
bring your friends and family. You want to travel alone, you travel alone. You make a bed for yourself. There's in this Legacy, they have a separate cabin in which you can make 2 beds. So it's a furthermost, like you can always see that. And you can use your plane. You want to travel alone, travel alone. You want to bring your friends, family, you can bring your friends and family. The aircraft is owned by you. You're paying for that, so that's not a problem. So you can get.
When would you say this private culture flying trend began in the film industry?
No, see, it's been there for many years now, right? Actually, it has been there since I was working as an employee. I have seen, actors traveling on aircrafts. That time, these aircrafts were not very common. That times the turbopropellers were very common. Like those are known as a King Air C90 and King Air B200. Those are the turbopropeller. Like you can see, if you've seen an ATR, it's got a fan engine.
Yeah.
The same type of aircraft, but a very small version. There are only 5 or 6 seats. So those were very common. And those small jets like Citation XL, Citation CJ2, those were very common during till you can say 2008. And that time only Falcon was the one aircraft mostly which was flown by flown for charters. Okay. And later on, like you can say after 2015, the Legacy has become a very common machine in India. So charters have been happening since before even I started in aviation, before 2004, but it was not a very common culture. After COVID, rather, you can say, because of the restrictions and everything, people have started flying private more.
Maria, of course, the $1 million question that anyone watching this would want to know is, what would it cost to enjoy an experience like this? So how can you break that down for me?
See, the thing is that again, it all depends on the sector and the aircraft.
By sector, you mean where the Bombay, Delhi-
destination basically. It could be Bombay, Delhi, or Bombay, Bangalore, or Bombay, Kochi. So each and every sector depends on the flying time. The flying time is the main,
hours that
the hours that we take. For example, Bombay, Delhi is approximately 2 hours 15 minutes one way. So the total charter will cost you approximately 4 hours 30 minutes. So that is calculated. So if you see a Bombay, Delhi sector, any aircraft ranging from a Citation XL to a you can say a Legacy, it will cost you somewhere between 18 lakhs to 30 lakhs plus GST. GST is a very important factor in India,
Okay.
because you have to pay that. You can't save that anyhow.
Yeah.
You do, but you have to pay the GST.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a cost basically.
So for this 18 to 30 lakhs that you just talked about, run me through the experience. What is it that a client gets once they set on board?
Yeah, exactly. See, now for a commercial, you will have to reach the airport at least 1.5 hours prior to the departure, right?
Yeah.
In a private charter, when you're flying, you have to reach only 15 minutes prior to the departure. So you have a departure at 8
I
o'clock.
saw that. That's what we did today.
Yes, we just did. Our departure was at 7:30 and we boarded the aircraft at 7:15, and we are 7 o'clock we were at the airport and we are done.
Yeah.
So it's that. And over there, you can send your luggage earlier, because there are people to take care of your luggage. You don't have to give your luggage to someone, okay, wait, they'll scan, nothing. You just send your luggage. I am there at the airport for you. I will see to it that the airport, the luggage is scanned. The luggage is sent on board before you reach the airport. Once you reach the airport, you just show your ID proof at the gate, as we do it at the commercial. The person who is there at the airport to take care of you will take you to the SHA. The SHA will take you hardly 5 minutes. And from there, you go to the cars that are waiting for you, and you are on the
And you get
aircraft.
driven to the plane.
Exactly. So that takes hardly 10 to 15 minutes max.
Yeah.
And then you are ready to fly.
And on board, it's what kind of catering do people?
Whatever you want. You just have to tell us what is your preference, and we do it for you.
Wow.
It may be continental, it may be Mughlai, it may be South Indian, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And there is a crew to serve you. So it's...
Without taking any names, tell me some of the things that the people you fly in Bollywood like to eat.
Yeah, there are certain who like keema pao.
Uh-huh.
Keema pao. Then there are celebrities who like hummus and pita bread. Many celebrities rather, they do like to eat this. Then there are some who like only continental breakfast. Because we usually see people when they fly out, they like to fly it in the morning and they like to come by evening at home. So whenever they fly, it's mostly in the mornings and they prefer continental breakfast. If it's in the evening, afternoon kind, it would be always like biryani or keema pao or lunch, which is typically Bombay style if they're flying out from Bombay. And you are flying to any destination like Lucknow, Chandigarh, Delhi. We see to it that the local delicacy is put on board for them. So they don't have to, crave for that. We have come to Chandigarh in winters and we are not getting that typical Chandigarhi food, but we do that. We see to it our crew manages to get that food by going themselves, seeing from where they are buying it. They don't leave it on the handler or the coordinator, and they themselves get it on board.
I've always been curious, when you're flying private, is the flying time longer than commercial or lesser? Or where does
No, it
reach?
is longer in the sense, not much longer. You may say it's hardly 10-15 minutes here and there.
And finally, leave me with a movie that you really, really enjoy, or a celebrity that you really like, Maria, who you wish to fly someday, maybe.
Actually, I think so. I have flown major celebrities, I wanted to. And I would not like to name, but one is my childhood crush till date, whom I have flown, and I have a picture with him, and I was really amazed because I couldn't have thought that I will fly this person. So yeah, I have. I wouldn't like to name him, but I have flown him.
Yeah, no, I completely respect that. Like you said, professional that you are, you don't want to take names, and that's not
Yes.
really the intention.
Yes.
What I wanted to do was to give people a sneak peek into what it's like to enjoy
Yes.
the Lux life.
Lux life. This is a Lux life. Yeah.
And thanks to you, I don't even think this was something that I had on my bucket list, Maria, but you've made it happen. And it's
Anytime.
been-
But I'm
and-
glad that we could do it together, and I'm really happy for that.
Yes, and I
Thank you
can
so
check
much.
this off the list as well. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.